So the Exalt 35, new from Elite for 2025. This has been an exciting project for us. We have not had a 35-inch axle-to-axle bow in our line in quite a few years, and it's something we get asked about all the time. We've had the Energy 35, obviously has a huge presence and following behind it, and we wanted to follow it up with a bow that exceeds that performance. And that's what we have in the Exalt 35. The speed that we're getting out of this bow is really remarkable. 344 feet per second out of a 35-inch bow with a near 7-inch brace height is really giving you a great combination of performance and stability out of this package. And you may be wondering, who is this bow for? What is this bow designed for? Well, this bow initially throughout the design process was based on a target bow. That was the initial intent going into this, was to create a target bow for the 3D guys, the guys that want a little bit more speed out of their bow, that may prefer a little bit shorter axle-to-axle target bow than what we currently offered. But as we got into this development project, we found that this bow is going to be perfect for a lot of different people. So it's built on a target platform, but it's got all the features of our hunting bows as well. So it's available in all of our camo offerings. It's got your quiver mounts, all the different sight mount options like our hunting bows do. So this bow can truly do it all. So those guys that are out west potentially that want a longer axle-to-axle bow, or even guys hunting whitetails that prefer a little bit longer axle-to-axle bow, really need to check out the Exalt 35. The bow, like I had mentioned, is built around a target-inspired design. So this is a 35-inch axle-to-axle bow with a 32-inch riser length. So the riser design is focused on stability. So for accuracy and forgiveness, and a rigid riser is the basis of this bow design. We combine that with our SPX Cam system, which you'll also find on our target platform bows, and this provides a really high performance forgiving bow in that near 7-inch brace height and 35-inch axle-to-axle length, and it's packed with features. Starting out with our S.E.T technology. S.E.T technology is the premium tuning method on the market available today, in our opinion. It is the easiest system to use. All you need is an Allen wrench, and you can fine-tune your arrow flight right on the line. You don't need a bow press or any special tools. All you do is micro-adjust the position of your limb pockets, and you can clean up any left tear, right tear, bare shaft issues to get that perfect arrow flight. The Exalt 35 also features our LTR roller guard and our Delta VRT dampening system, which eliminates all residual vibration. The SPX Cam comes equipped with our V3 mods. The V3 mods will allow for that draw length range of 24.5 to 30 inches in 1/4 inch increments. The Exalt 35 will come from the factory with the smooth mods installed, and the performance mods are also available, as well as 75% let-off mods for those that want a little bit more holding weight. Another brand new feature of the Exalt 35 is our R.A.C system, which is our rail accessory connection system, and this incorporates a bunch of new mounting options for accessories on your bow. We'll start with the Picatinny style sight mount on the front of the riser. This allows you to mount Picatinny style sights to the front of your riser, which puts your sight bar in the center line of your riser and allows you to move things like your quiver closer to the side of the bow. In addition to the Picatinny style sight mount, you can still mount a sight the traditional method. The holes are still on the side, but we've added this additional feature on the front of the riser for those types of sights. And then you move to the back of the riser, we've got the Integrate dovetail mount now machined into the back of the riser. So any Integrate style rests will mount seamlessly to the back of the riser, which also puts that component in line with the center of the bow. And we still have our traditional 2 mounting holes on the side of the riser for those style of rests, but you can now add a Integrate style rest or a Hamskea core style rest to the Exalt 35 riser. To round out the R.A.C system, we've got Picatinny mounts on the limb pockets on both ends of the bow. So any standard Picatinny mount accessory, say it's a GoPro mount or whatever you might want to add, is adaptable to the ends of the riser. We also have a line of elite rack accessories that will be coming to a dealer soon. So for those guys who are shooting target archery, looking for a perfect 3D bow or a do-everything bow, and those guys out west that have been asking us for this longer axle-to-axle bow, you got to check out the Exalt 35. You're getting extreme performance out of a 35-inch axle-to-axle bow, and you're going to get the accuracy and forgiveness that we design into our target bows all built into one package. So obviously, no matter what type of archery you're doing, whether you're hunting, you're shooting target archery, 3D, accuracy should be number one on your list of attributes when you're looking for a new bow, and the Exalt 35 delivers that.